So for people who don't know, there was 2 tournaments this weekend. There was the Luminosity Madness, which is the one that I was at, and then there was Cavalier Clash, which was the higher rated tournament where a lot of the top players went. Spargo, Light, Syrup, just to name a few. Unironically, so there was a tweet that showed character representation amongst the entirety of the top 64. So the second most represented character was Game & Watch at 3 representatives. That's pretty crazy, right? 3 Game & Watches in the top 64. Like, I can probably only name 3 Game & Watches, and one of them I know wasn't at that tournament. The next most represented character was Steve at 12. Oh my god. And let's see how things went. So I remember calling out a couple sets that I was pretty interested in. I thought Omega would do pretty good against Spargo, but apparently Spargo is just him, and he got all the way to top 8 without dropping a single game. Light went game 5 with a Steve player that I have probably heard of. I don't know anymore. And then he went game 5 with Jazzo, and then he got absolutely farmed by Susu. I actually watched that set live, and that was tragic to watch because Light was destroying him for like most of the games, and then he would start like smash attacking shields and then lose for it, because why are you doing smash attacks on Steve's shield? You are asking to die in a Mickey Mouse manner. And then Light got his run back on Susu. Love to see it. Then he beat Spargo 3-1. Love to see it. I don't understand. Whenever I see Spargo beat Light, I'm like, he's in his head. There's nothing Light can do. And then Spargo goes into losers tilted, has to play Light, and then loses. Do I think Syrup is the best Ness? I don't know. It's hard to say, because like Gact is solo main Ness, and he's got a lot of really good wins with Ness, whereas Syrup, on the other hand, like, I don't know. I only see his Ness in like random moments, you know? Whenever the Steve doesn't work, it's Ness time. Like, Cloud does really well against Ness.
I understand the idea of going Ness in this matchup as opposed to how
That big ass disjoint should be really hard for Ness to get around.
Cloud does seem to be a pretty decent
like,
matchup against
that's just how it works.
With
Jeez.
sword,
Why, dude? I hate that. I hate moves that do that.
And I think he just needs to
Like,
work a little bit on the movement. The maneuverability of Ness can really help.
why is it like this?
in-
Check it. He swings this forward air. It misses, right? The move is done now. There is no more swinging of the sword, but the hitbox is still active.
It's a character with a sword.
He's done
but
swinging
you're
the
gonna
sword.
have
Remove
to,
the
or
hitbox.
You're gonna have to bob and weave even better than you already are, because you're still taking too many hits.
It just
Hanging out
visually
with
like
way
doesn't
too
look like
long,
you should
and
get hit.
Spargo
That's what
can
pisses
go
me
up
off.
3-1 in game 1.
Yes, Ness does not do very good against characters with swords. Anyone that can like zone him out and outrange him in the air generally do really good against him. Bonus points if you like, you know, have the tools to edge guard him. Not every character does, and it's not necessary because you get one of 2 things. You either edge guard him, like you can go out there and push him out far enough, or you can just like 2-frame him because his up B is like not a lot of mix. There's mix, but you know, you're gambling with your life on a timing mix-up, which is not something you generally want to do. That's why like tether recoveries and stuff are considered like the best. Or like recoveries with like huge hitboxes that make it so you can't 2-frame them. Ooh, no jump. Ooh, good positioning on that backer. He's not dead yet.
Just to get that last little bit that he needs and secure the recovery. That's always so important. But
They should add a sour spot to that move. Call me crazy. I don't think Cloud's up smash should sweet spot there. You saw Spargo's tweet about being unmotivated, right? No. I think the source of a lot of people's lack of motivation is probably just due to like the game being old and the meta being pretty stale.
holding on to a pretty decent lead so far. But again, Syrup again jumping back in. Spargo on the back fucking mountain.
Wait, did he have limit? Okay, he did have limit. So he limit up B into the tail, right here. He does limit up B without using his jump into the tail of the PK Thunder, and then he jumps, and then up B's normally. It's pretty good. Ooh, don't let it be you. Don't be the guy to get PK Thunder too.
Limit online. 50% here. Be careful here in this situation.
Okay, still missing the timing on the down air. That's like the one piece that Spargo is missing in the puzzle.
Yeah, you can't. You can't limit cross slash like that. They'll pop out like almost every time.
Play opportunity.
No, no way.
He holds it.
What a find. What the hell? I didn't think it was going to be Spargo who died there.
Could be a big play.
Oh, he does a rising magnet to get right above the back air, and then he just buffers the down air because of the flag.
Loving how Spargo is playing again around these top of these platforms, waiting for Ness to pick an option and punished for every single time he jumps errantly. How floaty this character is, you cannot pick an aggressive option twice. Now Syrup's staying a lot closer to the ground, pressuring that shield and waiting for Spargo
Jesus,
to
dude,
jump
Magnet
first.
is so good.
There's
Oh my.
down air!
Holy, look, I hate. Magnet is so good. He hits the forward air. Tech's out because good players tech out.
Jump first.
I think he might have been SDIing to the left or something.
Down air!
Cause like, when the PK fire was hitting him, he was like on stage. It's kind of messed up because like one of two things happens here. So this PK fire, both players know this PK fire is hitting, no matter how you feel about it. So like, if you don't SDI up / away, you run the risk of just getting forward smashed. But down air is just the next best thing in response to that counterplay. He was ready for it. Cross slash putting in overtime, holy. What was that up air? That was a bad reaction from Spargo. He could have probably taken the stock earlier. 2 rolls? No lock from Syrup. But Syrup's got a pretty good idea of when Spargo wants to like just jump, set up back airs and forward airs and stuff. Dude, that is so early. Dude died. No, he died at 72 actually. He gets hit like one more time. 83 though. Like this caught jump get up. That's the crazy part. Look at this. Look at this. Why does that not only 2 frame, but also catch jump get up? Just run up forward air, yeah. Like Spargo's really just not really like he's not respecting the ground approaches at all.
Yeah, take that, but he bounces out and then holds shield just in time to avoid the big hit. He's doing okay, but we are not seeing the big anti-airs that we've seen in previous games. No up smash to cover that platform, no nothing yet from Spargo. He's still kind of giving up a little bit of ground.
Like Syrup is spending like no time shielding in the corner. I feel like Spargo could realistically just get away with like back airing and F tilting over and over and just letting him run into the hitboxes.
On that top platform, waiting for the speed. That's the lane. Another back comes up, catching him, swatting him away with that F tilt. Limit online. He gets pulse pressuring that shield.
Not down airing the up Bs at all, by the way. Also, that's a tragedy. He was right.
And now Syrup.
Spargo, his mind works.
I feel like Spargo's not hitting a lot of grabs either, which most of the sets he dominates in, he hits a lot of grabs. Syrup's not really giving him the chance. Syrup like very rarely spends time turtling. Oh, good recognition from Spargo.
Is all it takes for Spargo to even this right back up. We're gonna see it.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Syrup getting caught with those overzealous jumps a little bit too many times. With the PK fire, Spargo goes right into the fire in the flames. He carries on. Up here comes out. PK
Ooh, that would have been nasty.
Okay.
Limit online. You gotta be careful on that middle. Top platform. Then he comes out with the pressure this nest at ledge. Syrup again with another aggressive forward air. PK fire. Syrup is turning it up.
Definitely turning it up and keeping stage control very well. Platform covered, and now
Jeez.
we get another hit off stage. The fair is just enough, and now we gotta wait. The low climb hazard is just enough.
Not the roll, get him getting back thrown.
If we are not gonna see the eye, we just see it get the eye. So
Barely on, that's him off ledge. No jump. Flying over the invisibility.
Oh, the bad DI in there, and that's how you lose. That was just a well-played advantage state. Nothing too crazy. That's one thing I dislike about Ness is that like it feels like he doesn't take a lot of risks when he's trying to like take your stock early. Like that PK fire, he probably could have gotten something like a Magnet back air, killed him a little bit earlier. Chose not to.
Another hit off stage. The fair is just
like this would just kill you if you're Cloud. Like if you got your jump sniped by the tail, if he aimed it a little bit better.
Wait, the low climb hazard is just enough, but a back throw might secure it if we are not going to see it get the eye. We just see it get the eye. So
Dude, it's crazy is he knew. So that was an accidental buffered nair off of that because he wanted to do attack get up. He knew that like Syrup was probably going to do yo-yo at ledge. Most Nesses will most likely do yo-yo at ledge in that situation since it's just like strong and it'll kill and it's like relatively safe. You won't get hard punished for it. He accidentally did a nair and he had to re-grab ledge and then the scramble got him killed. Well played, undeniably. I feel like the next time Spargo plays against Syrup, he should have a lot better of a time because he probably knows now that like if you just respect the mash more often than not, and you play like defensive, like I don't know. I feel like Syrup didn't really like visually mix up enough. Like I don't know how to explain it. I felt like I like was ready for his approach most of the time, but Spargo wasn't.
Find anything here to get back into this game.
Sheesh.
Turning up finally with the movement of this limit. Comes in to stop here, maybe.
Oh, no way! Finishing touch is not gonna finish.
That was a
anything
tilted
except for
finishing touch if
Self.
I've ever seen
Light
one. Jesus
will be
Christ, what was that? This matchup's hilarious because it's just Fox like vortexing Steve for like 30 seconds straight and then getting jabbed and dying.
Not waste any damn time. Gonna be going in with as many up airs as he can catch. These juggles are gonna be crucial here if he wants to beat Syrup at his own game.
Light would Light have just absolutely destroyed the Ness?
The one thing Light's gonna do
Probably
is
not. I
Steve
mean,
cannot get
Fox also struggles
Steve
against
cannot
Ness.
set up.
You want to walk the dog from one side of the stage to the other? Yeah, that comes into cause, buddy.
Somebody looks to get to the center of a Steve jab. I guess we found the answer now.
Now you just died in PvP.
Oh
civilization.
my,
Anyway, let's go.
ledge slip there.
Uncheckable spike. Now what are you
We've got
gonna
a
do?
set.
Oh,
We've
what
got a
is
set in
that?
our
We
hands.
definitely have a set, and obviously the planking is going to be.
Why
an
can he
issue.
do
Light gonna
this?
have to figure out what is the game plan against this. What's the counterplay?
Why
How
can he
do I
get
keep
like?
Syrup
Why
from
can he
coming off
mine
the
his
front?
own blocks? That like is a glitch. Like hello,
Trying to get as much damage
bro was mining wood and
Really
got
doesn't
gold.
have as much
What that is?
some of those materials, taking advantage of
Patch
what
this
Light
game.
does have.
That,
Isn't he
power
mining the side of the
succeeds.
stage?
Reversals are always
No, he's
inevitable.
mining the block.
Feels like-
Because I've seen them do that up in the air, like not just like by the ledge. Oh, it's an enchanted pick. Oh, okay. I didn't see him enchant it. Maybe they should add that to his
Light
kit.
forward air coming out. Comes down with that forward air, up tilt coming out, comes to that platform. Just barely avoiding that. Light back into the corner again. The Steve headbang.
Great
Wasn't
stream
able to get
freeze.
too much of a punish on that whipped up smash, just a dash attack, and that's all she wrote. Still, Light is looking really good. A formidable lead that Syrup has to dwindle as soon as possible, but still getting
This
sent
character's
off stage
something,
like
bro.
that and jumping out of the mine cart
That was a lot of
bit
kill
too
moves.
predictably. Now all Light does is just wait patiently with his back turned to ledge. This time, Syrup does take an opportunity to beat him back, but
Judo
cannot
kick.
last here. Sets to get.
Oh,
you've
we're
gotta
already back.
find the habits. You've got to find the
And we
practice
back,
in
and we
Light's
back. Oh, he's
You've
dead.
gotta,
Game.
Try to play a little bit more offensively because the defense clearly is not working.
What in the option
Wait
coverage
for
was
a
that?
Light to make the
Holy.
first move, but that's always on his terms, and you're losing ground when you do that. It's also kind of crazy that Syrup has played 8.
No
sets
footstool out of
in
shield
this
down air,
game,
mid-level
and
Steve
Light is
player?
now on his 12th.
12 sets, my
Oh
God.
my.
Light's been on an absolute tear so far. We see it right now.
Honestly, probably the best thing Light could have done there. Most characters wouldn't be able to do what he just did.
Any little bit of materials counts.
Reflecting onto the pressure plate.
Inventory.
Whoa.
Challenging the anvil.
Around them.
Now waiting for Steve to land there. The dash attack. Light sitting here very comfortably.
I love using Steve's blocks against him, like right here.
Expect the world to
Like you're just like, oh, where am I gonna land? I think I'll take this new platform.
themselves around them.
Low-key hard to aim your landing on some of those
Land
blocks.
there. The dash attack. Light still undeterred, recognizing, okay, man, this Fox is kind of turning up. but it's
Just
okay.
keep jabbing.
It's like,
Do not let go of that jab.
keep
Oh,
myself calm.
well,
I can find my
we're in the
opponent
same
just
exact
like this as
situation
I
now,
walk
Light.
the dog.
Yeah, and that
Walk
was
him down.
That was definitely a little bit of an issue.
So some people probably would like try to make fun of Light's SDI here, but like with those jabs, but he's actually doing the best he can. So like SDIing in makes you take more jabs, but if you start SDIing out, you get hit by the sweet spot forward air at the end, and then you just die, no questions asked. It's a choice between taking 60% or dying, and that's kind of messed up.
Light getting over aggressive there. With another back air of his own. It's back to Ledger with that Firefox. Again, just avoiding the anvil altogether. Having a really good anvil setup. Let's saying, nah, I don't want nothing to do
Damn,
with that.
that
I have
did
my
not look
own
true at all.
up-
Syrup is going for a lot of up smash, but some of it is not really working. This
Fox
time,
falls
does
too
seem
fast for
smart
Steve
and
jab to do nothing.
Still
Yeah,
looking like
there is
Light
no way to like get out of that jab
I wonder what's next.
Light, of course, trying to
for
get
Steve.
pressure up here again. Last situation.
Oh,
Syrup
see,
finally getting some
okay.
footing.
Actually, hitting the block or the crafting table there made the combo untrue.
Here on this Fox, he's not constantly playing from behind. Light, of course, trying to force a
Oh
situation
my
here.
God, the
Catch the
turnaround.
roll in
Sheesh.
there, recognizing Light getting
You know what's funny is that like charging a smash attack on the roll was probably the least amount of damage Syrup could have gotten. If he just up tilted, he probably could have killed him or jabbed.
As well, we have good options, and there it is.
Tech again.
No,
Oh,
we could've-
it's weird. For that situation, you have to like press the tech button while you're still in the kill spark. It makes no sense as to why it's like that, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Feet, and yeah, he starts to have like huge issues dealing with this matchup. So right now, Light was doing all of the right things in game one, but you can tell Syrup has already made the adaptations, and we just got to see what Light does in response. because this
Who's gonna
so
mash
far
up
is
tilt
not
harder at a
as
disadvantage? Is
good.
it Steve or is it Fox?
But of course, still trying to force situations here in the advantage. You're trying to get aggressive as
What do you
possible.
do about that?
Slowing it down off stage,
Whoa.
waiting for Light to overextend, but Light, of course, doing the perfect reads. Isn't he good against Spargo?
Sheesh! Do not jump at that.
Syrup waiting patiently here for Light. Jump down from under that ledge. If he's not going to, as many materials as you want.
Oh,
the
no.
Oh, this is why you don't challenge Steve down there.
What are you supposed to do, dude? What could he have done better, right? So he's committed to going down here at this point. Anything that you hit Steve with gets auto-teched. There is nothing that you have that is strong enough to, like... Here's what you do. You bind special stick so that you hold down so you don't grab the ledge, and then you up B him and hope he can't tech. Side B clip. I don't think his side B would hit him. I think he would grab the ledge. So like, what do? Do you just like down air, hit Steve and the block, and then your move gets canceled from the down air because the block breaks, and you just mash jump back, or like you mash shine or something, or up B?
Down from under that ledge. If he's not going to,
Yeah, he nairs into him. Honestly, I think down air was probably the move. But actually, he did exactly what I said. He mashed jump off of the block, and he got footstooled. Okay, well, apparently he didn't mash jump, but he still got footstooled.
This is why you don't.
Light has too much faith.
So what people don't know, actually, so what you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to, he uses resources, obviously, to, like, place the block. So he places 2 blocks, and he starts mining here. But eventually the block will break, and he'll get some resources. But he will be operating at a net negative if you just keep breaking the crafting table. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to call over the TO and accuse your opponent of stalling. Hey, whatever works, man. I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to keep breaking the crafting table over and over, because the way the crafting table works is that it will use your least expensive or like your least valuable resource to make the crafting table. So like if he's all out of dirt and he's like placing wood blocks or he's placing stone blocks, it'll just like once he runs out of stone blocks, it'll start taking away from his iron.
You're not living that, bro.
Light has too much faith in the world.
He loses
Like,
resources,
yeah,
but it gives him time to get diamonds, so it can still be worth it for Steve.
He made it after the last hit. He's fine.
Maybe, yeah.
Very precarious situation to be in if you are Sharp Pride Rebellion's Light.
Wait, what?
be like, yeah, this will totally
Yep.
work.
I thought he shouldn't have had iframes there. What did I miss?
Yeah, he made it after the last hit. He's fine. But man, a very precarious situation to be in if you are.
Yeah, how come he got his iframes back? Am I wrong about that?
This will totally
What did I
work.
miss?
No, it won't.
All right, good SDI. He made it after the last hit. He's fine. But
He stood on the anvil. Yeah, man, for sure, dude.
man, a very precarious situation to be in if you are Sharp Pride Rebellion's Light.
Of course he was on the anvil. How foolish of me.
Light on the verge of going down in this set. Has to fight for his life on his last stop.
Okay,
and
that was an
it's
awful
starting to
upset.
look even more dicey than ever because finally we take the first stop.
Yeah, don't have the anvil and the minecart to get out. You can take advantage here.
Damn,
not
he
have
just
that get out
destroyed
of
him for
jail
that
free
entire
card.
stock.
And with that, Light is bringing it to a last stock situation once more.
Now Light, didn't take very much damage on that stock. He actually played it super, super well. Now just has to do something here, but the tomahawk grab this time is
That
red.
is so
The tactic
strong.
that he'd been
I love
going
up
for
tilt at
so
100
much
to
in this
die.
tournament.
Recognizing, hey man, the type of momentum
I wonder if it's worth it. So like the first time that Steve grabs ledge, you go for a ledge trump and you force him to pick like jump, neutral, or like roll or something. That way he can't re-grab ledge.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If
It
it ain't
Damn,
broke,
dude.
It's broke. It's broke, bro.
it's not
So I guess
broke.
if you want to be
It's broke.
active
It's
about
broke.
stopping
It's
him
broke.
from
It's
doing
broke.
this,
It's not broke.
It's broke.
then you
Don't fix
do
Actually, please
the
don't
ledge
fix
trump
it.
or that up B, I guess. We'll see if it keeps
Alright,
working.
so Light's gonna be on the receiving end of that
Don't
one.
get
Has
crab,
to do
brother.
Something here. The tech this time we're not finding the tech
But
follow-up.
if you want to take it
Light still
slow,
has
then you
not been
just
able to catch those tech rolls with the dash attack.
you know.
Now, Light trying to reset here, waiting for Syrup to overextend. And lacking material bar, definitely needs to get back on stage or to onto the ledge at least at some point. Syrup unbothered by recognizing, hey man, sit ledge, destroy my country, but all you want. I'm still winning. It's fine. I don't have to get back on ledge. You have to go for a crazy option. And Light can make a crazy option work, but most of the time, Syrup can react to that crazy option.
Still, the evasive game is going to do Light only
He's about
so
to get
much here in this
diamonds.
matchup. We
Oh.
are playing a little bit farther back, but that means that Syrup has all this time to gather the resources. And that smothering playstyle that Light had been benefiting from against Steve's earlier in
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
bracket,
say. I don't know why he's not
working
doing
out
that.
here because Syrup has already amassed quite a lot.
Avoiding that grab again. Avoiding tomahawk grab from Light. From the upside here.
Way
a little
too
bit airy in
greedy.
the
Yeah, at this
corner.
point he's
Light
just like trying to
now
get back into
on
it.
his tournament stock here. Syrup up 3 stocks to
What?
1. Cocking the grab there.
No.
Oh, the
With
spike just
spike
in
as
there
well,
with the
and
blocks.
the blocks, but he
Oh,
gets
the dirt
around.
blocks isn't enough.
gets just around in time, but we're not out of the woods yet. We still have to get something here. He tries to take out the crafting table, but this planking just means that Light gets more and more impatient, and that impatience has been his downfall in this set.
They're not like unreasonable up smashes to go for, but they're all missing, so maybe he needs to readjust his mentality.
Finals, too little too late, that's for you to decide. Light trying to bring us back to his table, recognizing it's not over just yet. Big uppers going to another 78%. Again, as we saw in the last game, burn that diamond 12. If you take the stock now, you can be in a much better position for this last stock.
Okay, the parry, we're looking pretty good.
Wait a minute! No
on
diamond tools!
What is happening? Yeah, now we have to do something here. We look for anything on the crafting table when we realize, yeah, we're running on.
So all of his 0 to deaths have started with down air, so surely Light will go for another down air and not get up tilted at 2% and die.
Saw earlier on, now Syrup is expecting Tomahawk grab. Light knows not to go for that so errantly. Waiting for the position here at the ledge. The only stone tool, not diamond to worry about. Up to coming out, not go for the outside attempt, opting for the backer. 1 to 2%, a decent amount of rage here on this Fox. He's still not going to find the conversion there just yet. Light waiting for
Well, that could have been the game. Should have been the game.
Waiting for an opening here. Light.
Honestly, these backers that Syrup's doing will probably just kill him if he goes for the down air I'm talking about. What?
Oh my
With the
God!
down smash!
How
That's huge!
on earth? But it works.
Fire
Light
be fire!
Stays alive, right? What's fire to lava? I guess that's the same thing.
Yeah,
but
these
the-
rolls have been
yeah,
getting
the up smash is
exposed.
just enough. Wins
Yeah, I
an
did it, yeah.
A-tier major
At the
here
best.
Cavalier
Yeah, Steve finally won a major.
Over a 9.
Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow will probably be gameplay stuff.